Welcome, everybody. This is Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. That means we are live with Beard Advice Live. As long as we went live, we did. We are good to go. My name is Dan C. This is the mayor.
What's up, guys?
And I want to start off with a question as everybody comes in and is welcoming everyone. My question would be two parts. Number one, what is the weather like where you are located? And then number two, how do you feel about it? For example, we're in Michigan. It just now got real deal cold, like hitting zero, flirting with negative. Just now started to get some snow that's staying and sticking several inches. Nothing crazy. I am officially over it already. I am not a fan of the cold anymore. I don't hate it. I'm not going to complain about it. You're not going to see me posting about it or anything like that. But I'm over it. I'm curious on the mayor. First off, we got a couple people asking, what's up with the shades?
Oh, it's part of my brand that I'm trying to build, all right? And, maybe you've heard of me. I have a live stream on Sunday nights, Beyond Bearded, and it's just building the brand day by day, brick by brick, like we talk about. That's not me, guys. You know that. I was trying to be funny. Hopefully you got that.
Humor, sarcasm. Usually 90% get it.
Oh, usually, that's good enough.
Yeah, we'll take that.
That's an A-.
Yeah, but how do you feel about our winter snow and cold right now?
It's good for the ski. When you're the ski club guy, it's good.
That's what I was wondering.
It's really windy, so all the snow blowing went back onto the driveway kind of thing.
Yep.
I'm okay with it. Usually by Valentine's Day, I'm donezo for shunzo.
Yeah, that's true. We sold something on Facebook Marketplace today, and I think a guy was trying to get a lawsuit on us. He was walking up, acting like he was slipping, and even said on the ring, looks at it, goes, oh, that's terrible. And I just did my driveway and sidewalk. It just happened to snow today. So, yeah. Next thing real quick, you guys. I want to give a shout out to the first ever in channel history. This is not going to be something that we push or really talk too much about. But officially, as of today, as of this live stream, the channel is open up for memberships. What that means is I believe it is $4.99 through YouTube. And I think you can only sign up for the memberships on your computer. So you got to go through a browser. I couldn't find a way to do it on the phone. So let me know if you guys find a way on the phone. And essentially, it's $4.99 and it simply supports the channel. But what's cool about it is you get a symbol next to your name. I don't know if Cameron's in the chat right now, but I would love for Cameron to make a comment. And you get a Dancy Bearded emoji or logo next to your name in any live stream in this channel or any comment on this channel. And the longer you stay a member, the more prestigious the badges get, and they turn into different colors. So the beginning one is black, then it's pink, and then red, and then rainbow color. So just a cool thing to stand out, and if you want to support there as it goes through. So if you're on a computer, check that one out. I appreciate you guys. Anybody that has it will, of course, highlight you guys, and it puts up the little starting point there. And then we do have a couple super chats. I think the mayor might know this one.
I do. Hi, Emily, and great to see you. I hope you're being good. Make sure you're going to class every day, staying positive, and staying awake.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember.
To follow back up, boom, she came back with it again.
Wow.
So thank you. And then we have our second, and this is literally 1 and 2. We had Cameron first, and then we have Austin second as the members of the channel. And then we come in bringing in a Travis. Hey, Travis, thank you so much. You guys literally are the gold, silver, and bronze members in the history that we have. So that is super cool. Hey, thank you, Gary. Can you take the snow back to Michigan, please? No, did you see his pictures?
No.
Oh, my goodness. They got 2 feet. Yes.
That's worse.
Gary's pictures were crazy. His whole porch, his whole driveway and everything were super snowed in. All right, and then guys, if you see it there, so when I highlight it on this side, you see that little logo next to Travis. But then if you guys see it on the YouTube side, do you see the Dancy Bearded logo next to his name? That is so cool, man. So cool. So thank you, Travis. Thank you, you guys. Travis, we got Austin and Cameron. Keep those comments coming. And then special shout out to Owen Wamba. Owen, how you doing? I was just telling your dad, please, tomorrow morning, have a conversation about our lesson in class today. Tell him all about it. We talked a lot about the Spartans, by the way. So keep that in mind. Okay. Mayor, what is this show? What is the meat and potatoes of what we do here?
This is Beard Advice Live. And it is funny how when you get more shows, it's more likely you're going to call. I think I refer to it as majorly bearded during
whatever.
Yeah. All right, so this is Beard Advice Live, and just like it sounds, people have problems with their beards. They send them in. we, with a couple details, couple pictures to beardadvicelive@gmail.com. We take a look. If we think we can help, we put it together in a presentation, and we email you back, say you'll be on this show, and then you're on. And myself, Dan in the chat, all pitch in and kind of positively give our best advice on what we think a good, whatever you're asking about.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. And thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. And we'll get into a little bit more on the members and stuff here. Mark says, what happened to Uncle Donnie's? Of course, we like to be positive on this channel, but when you ask a question, we got to be real. Donnie is a great guy. He was one of my original affiliates, fantastic human. Unfortunately, I think life just got a hold of him. He wasn't able to keep up with the business. Probably 6 months ago, I had to remove the company as an affiliate just because I had too many people reaching out and saying, I'm not getting my order, they're not responding. And then now I'm hearing that his website is shut down. So I think he's just moving on to a new phase in life. Great products, great sense. Just sometimes life happens and gets a hold. So I don't know anything specific other than what I've seen happening with the company, unfortunately. Hey, Gabby, thank you so much. That is awesome. We got Truckin' Leprechaun, aka Scott. Thank you. Noah Geen. Hey, no, I saw a package going out your way all the way to Canada. Bill, thank you. I appreciate that. That is amazing. That is amazing. You can't drop a bomb about membership and not give a site. So it's actually through YouTube, you guys. So it's somebody said you can get it on your phone as long as you exit out and then come back in next to the subscribe button. And then on YouTube, it's just right next to the name there. And that is pretty cool. I did it by phone. Okay, so Gabby did it by phone. I did it by phone. Just open YouTube with your browser. Okay, so that would be the key. You got to access YouTube with your browser, and I would imagine you have to sign in. So that would work. So awesome. Hey, Bearded Wolverine, go blue, baby, go blue. Thank you, sir. Hope you're recovering and feeling better from the sickness.
He asked, since he asked about how the growth is going back in my neckline.
Oh,
so I'll give you guys a peek at that real quick.
Here we go. Oh my gosh. All right, let me show the people here. Okay, so from the side, it's not that bad. Like, just tilt your head slightly. It's not that bad, but from there is where you really see it. Mm-hmm. That's where it's going down. So yeah, that's where you really see it. What happened to All Things Bearded? He is just not making beard content anymore. He's actually one of my best friends on this online world. We talk every single day, and he makes content for companies now. He makes logos, he makes graphics. He is, Brandon is his name, fantastic human. He's just not making beard content anymore, but great dude. We literally talk every single day. So thank you, Mark. Where we go? Bob, thank you, sir. Donald, thank you. Ken, shout out. Thank you. Michael, he found it. Thank you. Robert, you guys are awesome. Awesome. I did it by phone. I just found the join button right next to the subscribe button. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Hey, Amelia, thank you. That is awesome. All right. Do I know Amelia? Amelia.
No, we do now.
Welcome.
She's like top 15, top 10, first 15.
Steven, thank you. That's so cool. And I guess somebody mentioned that the logo might be hard to see next to the name. I'll see what I can do to make some adjustments. I want to make it the best possible experience. And again, I just want to say thank you. So, people send in pictures. We give them some advice, and by we, it's me, it's myself, it's me, the mayor, and then the chat, and we tell, hey, you should trim this, you should style this is how you reach your goal. But outside of that, we have a couple of traditions, and today is the traditions of all traditions.
This is the OG. We always eat, we always have a Mountain Dew, and today we're going traditional. Maybe that's good. I don't know.
The OG.
But we also do something else, Dan. What else do we do?
So, other than the OG, and speaking of OG, real quick, the OG Fitzroy, thank you, sir. Mike, thank you so much. Jimbo, thank you. I just messaged Jimbo and said, man, I miss seeing you around. I know he works a lot and has a lot going on in life, so thank you there. Other than the OG, other than the Mountain Dew, we also eat jerky. We eat beef jerky, chicken jerky, turkey jerky, bacon jerky, you name it. We eat all those things. Today is the original. Joel, are you in the chat? Please drop a comment. Let's see if Joel's in here. I haven't seen him yet, but Joel, if you're in here, drop a comment, and I want to make sure we highlight you. This jerky that is in my hand right now is the, oh, he is, there he is. Thank you, sir. is the original jerky that started this whole thing, that started the whole craze, right?
Yeah, you guys can they see that episode?
Yes. I don't know which one.
Wait, is it too old to be on the playlist though?
Nope. All of them are on the
All of them,
playlist.
okay.
Yep. So you can go find it. If somebody finds it, let me know. And this was sent to us by Joel, this human right here. And this company is called, and I'll show you guys up close, is called Held's. And they're out of Wisconsin. Now this is I think the big difference with this one and a lot of the other ones is this is a smoked jerky. Not a dehydrated, which I think is most. I think like Mingy and all the other ones we really love are smoked, or are dehydrated.
Yep.
This is a smoked jerky. When we got this, we went crazy. And the question is, now, years later, hundreds of companies later, we've tried hundreds of companies of jerky later.
That's crazy.
Does it live up to the mystique of having the original, the love? And thank you to everybody for being here. Thank you for those memberships. We'll hit those in a second. Thank you guys so much. And we have this Held's jerky. Today we have the mild beef jerky, and we also have the spicy beef jerky. Now, the original time we did this, we sold out Held's. Everybody went to their website. Obviously, we've never made any money from them. It's nothing like that. We were just very passionate. So, we are gonna try the jerky, and we're gonna be completely honest and tell you if it's as good as we remember, if it's the best, if it's really good, but up there with the best, if it's not so good anymore, and the memories. You wanna start with mild or spicy?
Let's go mild.
Okay, let's go mild here. So, I need all the spice. Same here, Bearded Wolverine. I love the spice. The mayor can hang too, but he doesn't.
I'll get there.
He doesn't train as much on the spice.
But there's gonna be two things. First is just overall feel, and I feel like overall taste, and that's gonna be best from just the original. Wow.
Okay, so
Was that 2 years ago or more?
I think it's got to be more than 2 years ago. Joel might know and be able to let us know here. All right, but I'm gonna show you guys a little bit. So these are like real chunks of meat, and it is smoked. It's got that beautiful smoked color there. Darren, we have done plant-based vegan jerky. Yes, we've done on this channel. It was Louisville Jerky was the name of it, I believe. And so we have done vegan jerky. My sister's a vegan, and she sent us it. All right, so let me get a bite, and then you give your feedback. Unless you want to wait for me and give my feedback, but you can hit them after that.
After you get your bite, or you want me to talk about them?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So there's nothing else like this. It is literally like a piece of steak that they sliced and smoked. It's as good as I remember. I mean,
it's the best.
I don't even remember the taste. I remember how I felt about the taste.
Oh my god, it is the best. If you like meat, if you like jerky, if you like smoked food, Joel, thank you so much, man. Oh my gosh. It's better than biltong. It's more flavorful. It's dry. Listen to this. It's dry but tender.
Yeah. I don't know how you do that.
Let me hit you again. It is dry but tender. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I'll get you a link, you guys. Mayor, tell them about it while I type this up here.
So this, whereas we love our Mingy is probably right up there for us too. There isn't anything that's like this. I think it's the amount of meat that's in there. Like it's not, there's nothing done. It literally feels like somebody sliced up a steak and smoked it. Actually, they smoked it, then they sliced it. So it's more like juicy, like more soft.
Because I've had steak jerky before. The flavor on this is so rich, so beautiful. The spice is unbelievable. It's gluten-free. It's stupid. It is downright stupid how good this is. Man, this versus the Dearborn Hunter spicy sausage sticks.
Yeah.
We need a matchup.
Well, I think it's gonna be hot though, because we really like the. Don't we like the hots? The Dearborn hots is what we like.
And we have spicy too, which we'll get into. Oh my gosh. Joel, thank you, man. It just feels like it's real. It just feels like it's absolutely fresh. Oh, and let me hit these members real quick, you guys. And hopefully everybody figured it out. It's pretty easy to figure out. If you are on your phone, you need to open YouTube with your browser, your internet browser,
Safari,
not the app.
Chrome, whatever.
Yep. If you're on your computer, you should see it right there right away. So thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. Thank you, Scott. That's amazing. Alley Cat representing. Thank you there. Mark. Oh, man. Thank you, Mark Witt. We got some heavy hitters in here doing the channel membership. Jesse W. Thank you so much, Jesse. All right, let's see who else we got here. And Michael M. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you guys. So how do you do the membership link? Yeah, so let me go ahead. I'll just show you guys on YouTube real quick here. And so you can see.
Hot while you're talking about
Yeah, please do. All right, so let me show you guys real quick what it looks like on my side for YouTube when you pull up the website. So here is the channel that we have. And then right up top here, you should see something that says around the word join. And again, if you're on your phone, you got to open it with a browser. And if you click join, then you're there.
Molly just said that even with the browser, it wasn't, but they got it on the laptop.
Oh, okay, cool. Good. All right, thank you, Molly. Yeah, I had trouble with my phone as well. So I know it's not just you on that one. So yeah, absolutely, you are good. Good to go there, Molly. I feel you 100%. Hey, there's Kinsman. He got it. Thank you, Kinsman. Always appreciate it. Okay, and we'll get into the beard advice and stuff in a second here. So thank you, Kinsman, so much. New member on Android. Okay. All right, rub it in, Steven. Got you. And by the way, we never say you have to donate. You never have to do any of these things. If you could, though, please make sure you hit a thumbs up. Does the giveaway affect or does membership? No, not at all.
That would be.
Yeah, right.
That'd be the thing, right?
Right.
You're gonna improve your odds.
No. So with YouTube memberships, you can put whatever perks you want in there. Some people do all this, and that. I didn't put any perks in it. It's just simply to support the channel and have a cool logo next to your name.
Well, I think the perk is that.
Ray, thank you.
Your channel is a community. Your channel where this is more than information. It's coming to see your friends. So if there's a way to kind of differentiate, that's pretty cool.
Yep. I just had to exit out of the comments and it was right there. Okay, cool. Thank you, Travis. And so there are member-only live streams you can do. I don't have any plans right now. I don't want to exclude anybody. I'm not trying to extort people out of money or anything like that people want to assume and put on here. It's just an opportunity to be, a part of the community with the standing out, supporting, all that stuff.
And they do change color.
Yes.
So like if you're green for the first month, does it change in the second month?
Yes. So it's black the first month, and then it's, I think, like pink after that, and then red, and then it becomes rainbow after a year. And so I just had to upload different pictures for the different emojis.
That's so cool.
How'd you think about the spicy?
Not very hot.
Not hot at all.
Absolutely delicious.
Hey, Matt, thank you, man. Thank you. Awesome. Okay. You got food too. On your phone, exit the live chat, and you should see the word join next to the word subscribe. Awesome. How did I get green? I should be maize or blue. That's true. He is the Sparty, so we got to represent that.
Yeah. Oh, and if you're still watching, and I hope you had a good time. He was at the Spartan game tonight.
Oh wow. Yeah. Nobody asked for Force to be a member. Keep that in mind. Absolutely. I'm literally not even asking you guys there. It's just a pretty cool thing. Does the logo appear on the stream or just my channel? So those logos are only for this channel. So
if they comment to a video,
yes,
okay,
on my channel, our channel. So that's the only way that it shows up. You don't have to worry about being on other channels and feeling weird or anything like that. So thank you, Ron. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Hey, Randall, I appreciate the kind words. We put a lot into it and absolutely love everything about this.
And I know this is something that you've always kind of just resisted, like the idea of pay, and it's not that. Everybody can be a part of it. But as you're looking to get all in a way with your family and all that, it's kind of, hits a lot of things.
Right.
It helps you out. It really does.
Yeah.
It helps. It helps us out to see our regulars, all sorts of stuff.
Correct. Jason has my decal in his truck. He is sponsored by the Dancy Bearded channel. That is, of course. Dane, no, I believe it is set for $4.99. So $4.99 is what it is. Okay. If you could get a tattoo, I actually have 3, Mr. Burton. So I have 3 tattoos already. If I had to get another tattoo, it would be my logo of the channel. I actually really want to do that. Where? I don't know yet. I might get it on my ribs. So, yes. Is there a yearly membership option? I don't think so. It's just a monthly thing.
I have no tattoos, but it would be a top hat for sure. Like probably just right here.
That'd be cool.
You know, something like that.
Hey, Molly's in the building. Thank you, Molly. Awesome. Okay. One more time. Let's go ahead and hit them with the Jerky Mare. Give the info about this company. I will link it in the chat.
This is Held's. Held's out of Wisconsin. Just Held's. I think it's someone's name. And the link is in the chat. And it's a thick cut, almost like someone smoked a steak level cut of beef, and then sliced it. It is super it is dry, but all it's that dry taste with all the things we like about dry. But then it's super easy to chew. It doesn't get stuck in your teeth. Super, it's dry, soft. Like I said earlier, there isn't anything else like it.
No, the flavor is ridiculous, you guys. It's not just like dried meat. There's flavor to it. It's the best I've ever had. If I could only have one look at me. If I could only have one jerky for the rest of my life, hands down, no question, no comparison, it would be Held's. Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
I mean, I'm right there with you, and I don't know why we spent so much time away.
I think just because it's away from us. We have Mingy close to us now. We have Dearborn somewhat located near us, and so we kind of go to those big hitters. It's just so good. Okay, and Joel says, a family-owned company close to my home, lucky me. You are, and thank you, lucky us, because you hooked us up with that one. So yes. Ouch. No, I love you, Joe, but this would be my number one for life. It's that good. It really is. Yep, it really is. I know. I've wondered that too. Why don't they have the memberships on the app on the iPhone? That feels like something that they should be able to do.
Get their app together. That was
pretty good. Well played, hype.
Just like this company seems to have held its standing in our hearts.
Yeah.
Held. I'm pushing it.
Michael,
you saw it. It wasn't that great.
Michael, reach out to me afterwards. I'll try my best to help you out. It's all new to me too, guys. I don't know a whole lot about that. Being a member, when you have a comment, does the whole chat see the comments? So it's the normal chat. Yep. Being a member, when you have a comment, yep. So it's the normal chat. What you see right now, Nicholas, is what everybody sees. So there's nothing different there. Hey, DJ, thank you, man. Love the scuba picture, by the way. Love it. And yeah, Joe's drink. Guys, that statement does not take away from anybody else. We love Beef Octane. We love Mingy. We love Dukes. We love so many other. Dearborn. I even love, what's the one that I have that's the Flamin' Hot Cheetos?
Matador.
I like Matador. There's so many that we really like. This is just special, man. This is just special. Is there any recommend how to use the Brio well? I can't figure out how to change the head on the Zero Blade. So Jake, the Zero Blade's real easy. The back where it plugs in, you just take your thumb and pop it up. It'll take a little bit of force, but it will go. Just give it a go, I promise. It's the back of it pops it up. But if you just look up like Dancy Bearded Beard Trim, you'll find lots and lots of videos on them from myself, and the mayor has one. Just keep that in mind. JAL, thank you, JAL. I appreciate that, man. Jerry, thank you, Jerry. In order to get a membership for an app on Apple, you have to pay for a member. Yeah, right. Don't be spreading those lies, Wolverine. Don't be doing that. Okay. No, Apple puts their own restriction. That's true, Jesse. That is true. That is frustrating, but if you open the browser, you should be able to do that. Okay, here we go. Just an FYI, if you use dark mode on YouTube, you can't see the logo, but I still think it's great. Okay, cool. Thank you, Michael. As a heads up, the color does change once you become the second month member. So then you get out of the dark feature on YouTube, but it shows up when I highlight you. You get that little S next to it.
Now this one was hotter.
Interesting.
So I think it's kind of mixed in.
So full disclosure, I ate half this bag for lunch yesterday because I did not have lunch, and I did not get any hotness out of the spicy ones.
So Beyond Bearded was Sunday, right? First live stream ever. Started out. I was very proud of how it worked, how it went. I was just a little nervous. You know, everything he's done to create this, when he trusts you to the level to kind of take it's like when you first drive a car, right? I was kind of like that first time kid, but all of a sudden when you get over you're not gonna crash the car, and you start to realize what you're doing, and you're kind of growing up and enjoying it. It was awesome. And if you guys were there, thank you so much. I'm only gonna get better. But that show is gonna grow, and I've already had a few people just reach out and say they really like the vibe. They like the night of the week to do it, and yeah, that's awesome. I'm thrilled just to be a part of this, and it was super cool.
Yeah, and I agree. It was like second nature. It truly is. Even though I'm going to likely be leaving teaching at the end of the year, I will never, ever take for granted the lessons it taught me, the way it's molded me into who I am and how I go about everything on this channel. Man, it was, life-changing. So the mayor sent it, did amazing, absolutely. What's up, Brian? Hope you're doing good, buddy. You killed it, mayor. You seriously seemed comfortable and a natural. I agree.
What better way I think about it, who else gets to experience like 2 years of kind of weekly practice at it?
Yeah.
And also, just with the Facebook group, Command's Corner, you really do need to know, you have to have something to share. You always say you got to have there has to be a reason people are coming. And yes, your community is a big part of it. But, I was proud of how it went, and I'm so grateful for everything I've learned just kind of sitting here from you guys being so. If you were mean, if it was a toxic environment, it never would have happened. So there's all these pieces in play that kind of came together, and it was awesome.
Yeah, and I don't think it could be any more perfect for a Sunday night, like truly a Sunday night. And I will say, we put out some options out there. I pushed for the Sunday night. I thought that was going to be perfect. And yeah, guys, if you don't mind, hit that thumbs up. How about this stream? It does stay up. We even have an entire playlist. Oh, I think your brother subscribed to the channel within the last 2 days.
Yeah,
same name as me.
That would be my younger brother.
Yep.
Yeah,
so he subscribed to the
that's
channel.
cool because my older brother watched my entire stream.
That's awesome.
It is, it's crazy.
Yep, that is really cool. For me to get my instructor. Whoa, wow, Molly, please do. I can't imagine. That's the same thing. It's very true. You learn more by teaching than any other way. If you teach something, you're going to learn it. Yep. I love the vibe of the studio. I'll be honest. I was a little bit jealous. I love, if you're watching, that little live plaque that he had, the little what would you call that? A live
light.
A live light.
The light's got a switch on it, takes batteries or plugs in.
Dude. And the computer lights, but it was simple, the hats. I will be honest, I was like, okay, all right, Mayor, I see you.
And I thought, let's start with a blank background and let's build it together. My brother, dad, my family was talking about. They threw out the idea of getting famous beard guys like and putting kind of like a mural, just like little heads of the vinyl stuff. I don't know if I would do the whole thing.
So many
like
options.
I don't want to pull the eye away too much from me. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm gonna go slowly with that and think about it.
Did you give the McDonald's cheeseburger an 8?
I did.
Dane, I agree.
There's some times when I'm just gonna be honest that I will literally go for that. Is it weird? Yes, totally weird.
I haven't had them in probably 15 years, so I can't even comment. Thank you, man. Thanks for the RPM advice. Oh, got you. Yeah, he asked me about the Brio. Merritt, thanks for the show. Glad to know you more. And that was what I was excited about. And I told him, I said, just be yourself. Let people get to know you. There's so much value in that. Bobby D.
The funny thing is, not to get too deep on you guys, but the advice of just be yourself is one that I was never really able to hear before this. And that's truth. And maybe you guys do that too sometimes. But when somebody says just be yourself, you say, yeah, right. Because you're not like, I don't know what I have to bring. Why would I be myself? I need to be this or that. But it's right. It's true. It's just, are you ready to hear it and act on it and comfortable and confident enough to just kind of put yourself out there? So that's been a growth thing for me as a person through this whole experience.
That's awesome. This is the best trick. It is so unbelievably good. Oh my gosh. Ken, thank you, man. You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. That is awesome. Okay. Does their house... Yeah, so fun fact, we do not have a ceiling in this studio. We prefer the cold air, and so at night in Michigan, there's a refraction. I think that's what it's called when the sun hits the snow. I used to know the word for that.
It'll come to me.
There's a certain word for when the sun hits the snow and it's bright and stuff. And then yes, absolutely, that's what happens. We want to protect the cranium, so we got to make sure we get everything protected on there. Or we just like the look of hats. And yeah, I don't usually go around judging other people's style or criticizing what they wear and don't wear, but yeah. Snowblind? No, there's a scientific word. I used to say it all the time because I knew it and it was like fancy.
I used to teach it. It was like, golly, I keep wanting to say scaling, but it's not.
It's something like that. It's a super sciencey word. So let me know. What's up, Striker? So fraction? No. There's something. Refraction? Is that what it is?
I don't know.
There's
It doesn't feel right, but I don't.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I know. There's something else there. We'll get it. We'll get it at one time. Yeah.
You know, I really believe this is true. When you're trying to think of something, don't go chasing it. Just move on, and it'll pop into you.
There was a song about that once. Hey, Kinsman, this one's for you. Don't go chasing waterfalls. They'll come back to. Okay. Let's see. Glare. No. Retraction. No. This is what it is.
Albedo?
I think
that
so.
That might be right.
I know that's used in a different way too, but I think that's what it is.
That's libido.
Oh, hey. It's not 10 o'clock yet, Mayor. Can do veteran, thank you. Go Michigan. Nicholas Z, thank you. That is awesome.
Albedo.
That's what it is. Yep, it is albedo. Yes. Boom, I knew we'd get it. I knew it'd hit. Thank you, Wolverine. Thank you, Michigan boy. Both of them are Michigan people, so. Well, Austin, I am the founder and CEO of the Big Melon Squad.
I was literally picked on and teased in school because of how giant my head was and how skinny I was.
Are you on 3 Snap?
I'm on 3. I know
then
you too.
You're an honorary member.
But I'm still playing. I'm still like.
You're in the game.
Yeah.
Yep, you're in the game. Hey,
and
thank
that's
you, Mr.
mostly
Heltz.
a lot of times too. It depends on the hat.
Okay. All right. Yep, that was the term. I knew that one, so.
I don't think it's burrito, but I would never rule out a burrito.
Albedo is reflectivity. Yeah, so they use it for snow in Michigan with the sun coming off of it. All right. Here we go. Can you join the membership after the stream? Anytime. Mark, anytime. Yep. Absolutely. All right, you want to get into it?
Let's get into it.
We don't have the biggest show ever tonight. It's solid. But we will likely be able to come back and talk to you guys. I already feel better about my day. I already feel better about my day. I just want to say that.
Yes, it was a day. It's just, and I know, like, literally, if you're on the planet Earth today, it was a day. I feel like, you know, it's just kind of like everybody's like, let's get over these things, you know, get on with it. But I was thinking, as I took my bath today, I thought, like, you know what? Some generations just have things that happen to them that they don't get to. They don't get to. It doesn't just fix. It changes.
Yep.
It's a pivot point, not a quick fix. And up until we went through going through COVID, like it was something would happen, and you would grieve it, and it would be bad, and you would be reminded that it happened, but then you would still go to about your day-to-day life. This has touched us all of our lives. And there's no going by day to day. There's no, you're going to see it everywhere. So it's different. And we'd all just like to move on with life and our jobs. And it's just not coming as fast as we want.
For sure. And Jason, thank you. Sam's Etsy shop is back open, you guys. Check it out if you would like. Shout out to Johnny Grooms in the building. Shout out to Jake, the moderator. Mr. Moose himself. Dumb question. This is not a dumb question, Michael. This is a fantastic question. So fantastic that I'm going to write it down right now.
That is a good question.
Great question.
I'll start with it.
Please. And also, let me pause you.
Sure.
Chat, give your answer to this question right now. How do you know if you are going through an awkward phase? Let's hear it. This could help me out.
For me, typically it's when you maybe you decide you're going to be a beard guy, for at least for me, and then you maybe try to push to a little longer. You're going to have your spots that grow better than others, and when those spots seem to really irritate you, you might be going through an awkward phase. When your beard feels wrong, or you just can't seem to get it right, you might be going through an awkward phase. When you feel like shaving your beard, you might be going through an awkward phase.
Yeah, I want to hear these answers because I don't know.
Looks and feels uncomfortable. Define awkward. Yeah, okay. So I would think I'm taking the definition of awkward phase just being a time when you cannot settle. You can't be settled. You can't find a way that you're like, yeah, that's my beard. And you just have to kind of settle for how it looks and go to work or go to school or whatever. So that would be my definition.
Cool. Bernard, thank you for the membership. Phil, moderator, man, you didn't have to do that, but thank you so much for that membership as well. Eric with an A, thank you, sir. That's amazing. I love talking to Eric. We were talking yesterday about our children saying inappropriate things and how they usually shut it down in public, but mine like to bring it to restaurants. So, for example, when we're at restaurants, they like to yell nipples and butthole. That's just their main thing. And I may or may not from time to time join in on them and like try to go louder, and Sam gets so embarrassed. So
I think
embarrassed.
that needs to be their nicknames.
Mayor can run any background he wants on the green background, green screen, right? No, so it's actually his real background.
Well, yeah. My background is that's a wall that my dad built, and not me a little bit. I helped put up the drywall, but other than that, he's been kind of coming over and doing like an hour and a half, 2 hours at a time, and so that's a real wall. I do have a green screen backdrop though that I could always put up if I needed to.
You have that in just a different option than your bricks one?
Yeah, it's a whole different thing. I just never used it, and it wasn't as big, so it didn't like that whole space. I have 2 hot water heaters behind that wall, and a dirt tub, and the sump pump, and the furnace. So there was just no possible way without like 10, 15, 20 feet of coverage to get it out of the camera site.
Yeah, yep. And Ken, you're exactly right. That is why I do that. And how is Sam C doing? Thanks for asking. She's doing well. Today I went back to work. She's still not supposed to pick up anything more than 10 to 20 pounds. Well, Violet weighs more than 20 pounds. And when I go back to work, she has to put her in the car seat, get her out of the car seat, put her in her high chair, out of her high chair, put her in her crib for nap, get her out of the crib for nap. So that has been tough. She's doing well with it, even though her doctor's telling her not to. And I know we gotta be careful, internal bleeding and all that stuff. But that's another thing about teaching. I could not take more than 5 of my sick days. The sick days that I'm given, by the way. I cannot take more than 5 of them for family illness. I used all 5, and well, she's out of luck. Gotta do it now, otherwise I would lose my job. So she's doing the best she can and trying to be careful, trying to be smart with it. But yeah, today was a draining one on all of us. Went back to work. I brought an all-star lesson where I just rocked it with energy all day. Came home, and of course, the kids, you don't get a break from them. And Sam had to take them all to school, pick them up, get lunches, dinner. So just a tiring day, but I think that happens after a break, right? You got to get back into the motion of things. So all in all considered, doing very well across the board for our family. So thank you for asking. And guys, I'm going to come back to this stream and I'm going to read your answers. And I have it written down. If you know what that means, you know what that means. And so thank you for asking that question. Please do not ever think a question about beards is dumb. If you have questions about other stuff, it possibly could be dumb. But if it's about beards, I promise you it is not dumb. Promise. Yeah, promise.
And Michael F., just a big top hat that I could light with different colors in the back. That's sticking in my head.
Ooh, a little bit. You know what I thought of? You can get those neon lights custom made. You know, like a lot of people have like the lightning bolt where it's like the neon on the outside. You can get those made into any shape, any name, logo. A top hat neon light.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That would be cool. I don't think it'd be that. I bet you it's under $200. That would be really cool. Super cool. All right. Yeah, thank you, Wolverine, and thank you guys for all those memberships. I didn't even tell the mayor about it until the show started, and we saw the first member, Cameron, will go down in channel history as the first member ever, and I explained to him what it was and how it worked there. So it's nothing that we were big pushing. We just thought it would be a cool addition to have for the community. Absolutely. Here's a dumb question: can your beard grow a beard? All right, touche. You got me. Yeah, you got me. Neon top
only
hat.
Chuck Norris's beard can grow a beard.
Yeah, I did read that once. Yeah. A neon top hat, I like it. This could be something to look into.
I'm also curious about a literal hat. Although I look terrible in top hats.
I like that too. A physical top hat that pops out, you know, like away from the wall, kind of like my signs back there, but with some LED lighting behind it.
Ooh, like for depth.
Yes. Okay.
I'm pretty deep, so yeah, that connects and all. I'm just
Matt, I just have what's in my bathroom. I do not have any additional lighting for my beard in the bathroom. What about you?
no, standard. You know, the worst thing about my bathroom, and this is, I don't know if this is a video or what, but is how important is it to have a mirror you can get close to? Because my counter is a good 3 feet depth, so I can't. I wish I could get closer, but then I end up picking up my face anyway. So maybe it's a good idea not to.
Arm length. There are situations, maybe trimming your mustache or something particular, but so many guys make the problem of getting too close to their beard.
And then you
Arm
just see
length.
everything.
And the reason why is who talks to you that close? Nobody. Betsy's probably the closest. I'm probably the second
doesn't even get
closest
that
right
closest,
here. Right,
yes.
yeah, well, you know, hey, so.
It's true.
Please, guys, here's a little, we'll test the mayor on this one. Mike, anybody watching right now, you want to make sure you are live. Mayor, how do you know you're live?
You just look for the live button. It's gonna be black and white if you are not live. If you are live, and if it's black, not colored, red, then you just need to click it and it brings you up to date.
Okay, awesome.
And there's nothing wrong with watching late unless you like being part of the chat.
Exactly. Good, well said. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
This is Dennis S. I've had all kinds of facial hair, and after the military, I ditched the razor and rocked a short freedom beard, but I was always business beard style. I'm almost 3 months into this beard, Dan. You have inspired me to go big or go home. So after 2 months of trimming, just to keep it under control during the first awkward phase, I am going to put down the razor and will only do outline and bottom trims with the Brio from here on out. Please let me know how I'm doing and whatever tips you have. Thanks a lot, guys.
Okay, so just looking for general advice here and ready to roll. Snagged. I set one up and the mayor snagged it.
It was set up. Well, I didn't know it was your set. I thought it was set up for me.
Sam C and I have almost gone to war over this before. When you go to a Mexican, I gotta bring you back, people. When you go to a Mexican restaurant and the chips are too big for one bite, you know what I'm talking about? Most Mexican restaurants, and you break it so you can dip one, and then you have your other half of it perfectly set on your side of the chip basket, and then Sam C, like a sniper, it never fails. She comes in and takes my perfectly broken half that I was looking forward to. Or, for example, I was eating jerky the other day, and I had found the best piece of jerky that was in my lot that I had, and I saved it for the last bite because I like to have my best bite the last bite. She comes in and snakes my jerky was all piled up in one nice and neat pile, and then the other one was set aside. It was clearly its own thing, and she had no remorse, and I know I think that's borderline abuse. Absolutely borderline abuse.
And I know that we are talking beards, but I just want to show you this piece of jerky. Look at that. Look I mean, that's head sized. Mayor head sized.
It's stupid delicious.
And they probably just sold out. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
It's good. All right.
Yep, Travis, you're exactly right. Do any of you guys feel like you have to trim your stash every other day? Nope. The Lazy Walrus allows me to keep it at a pretty consistent look for me.
I would say it is definitely more trim than anything else for me because you end up feeling it, and I do I've come to love this fuller mustache, but it does. I would say it requires at least every week to kind of go through with the scissors, but I wouldn't say every day, unless you're maybe missing some, or I could see it being there's kind of layers to a full thick mustache. And if you're not getting the underneath part, I guess
of the mustache,
that might still be growing.
So that is a good point because you have your mustache that has that Ron Burgundy over, and then if you lift it, there are those different hairs underneath there that give it some kind of body. Yeah, Ellie, you would know. Oh man, where's Amanda? Taco Queen, are you in here? We need to have a settlement from your perspective. Guys, will you please stop asking fantastic questions that are derailing us from this stream? Just kidding. That is a wonderful question. How do you keep your head in the beard game? I'm 4 months without a trim, and it's challenging on some days going for a year. Once again, I'm going to my phone while the mayor gives his perspective, and you guys, please, in the chat, answer this. God, I love you guys.
Well, the first thing I need to say is that being on a beard live stream and growing a beard is how I got involved. So it's not, there's never a moment when I consider like back, doing any shaving. And that has helped me. And I think it actually helped me a lot because I didn't have really that back door of just kind of resetting because I, really wanted to be involved with this and it was, all that. I would say, Dan always says, and I agree with him, that growing a beard teaches you patience. And if you can kind of have that kind of discussion with yourself and be like, okay, I'm frustrated, but I am learning, but I knew this was going to come up and I'm going to be better off kind of riding it out. I don't know. That's kind of maybe a trick you could use. I don't know.
Yeah, fantastic feedback there, for sure. For sure. All right, Mike, take care, man. We weren't ignoring your questions at all, buddy. We were just going through the chat, talking. If you feel like we were ignoring you, sincere apologies. Not at all. If you have a question or anything, drop a comment. It seemed like you were behind and not on the live portion. So that live shout out was to try and help you out there. So much love, man. Hope to see you back soon. Okay. Once again, I'm going to come back to these. I am so distracted at how good this jerky is. Like, I needed this. Mm-hmm. I wanted this. Joel, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Joel.
Mm-hmm. And he started us with this all the way back when. Man. Okay. Yeah, what's the name of the jerky? So I'll put a link in the chat right now, guys. They did not send us this. They didn't give us anything free. They've never given us anything free. I hope they will. If they want to sponsor, we're down.
They're probably going to wake up and have their stuff sold out.
Yeah. But it's heldsmarket.com. I just put a link in the chat right now, you guys. It's a family-owned Wisconsin company, I believe out of Wisconsin. If I remember correctly, yep. They're out of Slinger, Wisconsin. I just can't even express how unique it is and how good it is. Yeah, Alex, if you just search, I know we're trying to get rid of this term, but if you just search Dancy Business Beard Trim, you'll find his trim video. I should go back and change it to short beard, but
well, I should probably also do a new one because I have learned a lot since then.
Immediately, please.
Yeah.
All right. You guys want a new mare trim update video? Okay, I have one coming next Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, and then maybe we'll have a mare one thrown in there as well.
What about, to be totally open and honest with you guys, I don't know if I'm ready with my neckline yet.
Brutal.
So maybe I'll wait. I don't know. We'll talk.
I told the
you know
mayor.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen a neckline like that before, but that value is so important for this channel. Mikey, I am telling you, if you guys like smoked meats, if you like jerky, you don't need a sample batch. You need to get the Big Daddy, otherwise you will be upset. I'm upset at yourself.
The hot is not that hot.
No.
I would say 90% of people would enjoy it.
If I had to pick one, I would go with the spicy just because it gives it a little bit of flavor, but the mild, I don't tell much of a difference from. It's just as flavorful. So good. So good. I don't know why. I am in love with this chat tonight. I am in love with this jerky tonight, but we do need to help some beards out. I promise you guys we will come back in and kind of work in some comments and questions here. Let's see what Dennis, he just wants some general advice here. Awesome. Dennis, I'll start this off here, man. Your shape is immaculate. The cheeks, the underbeard, the mustache, the color, the texture. And if you guys remember, after all of my talking, I'm so sorry, he said that he was going to go for it. He's only going to do the Dancy trim down at the bottom. You are going to get my beard, and I have a feeling surpass it, my friend. Your beard is excellent. Excellent. Absolutely excellent, man. Community is so amazing, and it's expanding so much that asking a lot what might be afraid to embarrass to ask. I love that, Noah. Thank you, man. So yeah, guys, give your feedback in the chat. Do things like Michael and say, love the shape. Different things like that. I mean, the shape is strong. It really is.
I literally think it could be a stencil for how I love it.
At this point?
Because it's got a curve to it. It's not just kind of straight down. It fits his head. So if he does that himself, wow. If someone, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I would say, I don't mean to jump over you.
Hit it.
If we're talking like year Dancy, our challenge is always for a lot of guys is the mustache. It looks like you've got a little, maybe a slight like clipper trim compared to the rest of it. And that would be something to leave alone and try and ride a bit.
Dude, you're going to hit my beard, no problem. Fantastic. Our advice for right now is stop. Stop trimming. Leave it alone. Check back with us when you feel like it's time to trim. Please check back with us when you feel like you're ready to trim. Moose, we have the Helds, and it's the spicy and mild jerky. Hey, Whiskey and Hardtack, thank you, and Holly and Don for that membership. I appreciate that, you guys. And again, I know some of you are having problems finding the join. It's literally a button that says join. It should be next to subscribe if you're on your browser. On a laptop, it's very simple. Sounds like on Android, it's very simple. If you're on your iPhone, you just want to open up a browser to get YouTube, and then you can get, I get a fancy beard. Yes, you get a beard. You get a beard. But Dennis, what a way to start off the show, man. What a way to start off the show. And guys, let's give congratulations. Holly has her first beard ever. Congratulations, Holly. That is awesome. Holly has a beard now. That's right. That's right. All right, here we go, guys. Next one.
This is Ronald T.
Oh, yeah.
Update and one more question. Here are the updated pics from when I submitted 2 weeks ago. I wanted a modern Viking look, and the family suggested God of War. Here were the first questions I sent, just for general suggestions. Looks to me like the beard juts, and then thinking about going with a longer beard. What do we think about it? Just one follow-up question. How often should I get trimmed to maintain this look, but add beard length?
Okay. Love the questions. Love this man. Awesome human. Matt, so I don't know if you caught that there. You become a member by hitting the join button. If it's on the computer, very simple. If it's on the iPhone, you got to open up the browser. And then Nicholas, should we get to see something different as we chat member? So Nicholas, if you see on the screen right now, you see that little like zigzag emblem that shows that you're a member. And then if you look on the YouTube chat, you'll see a Dancy bearded logo there. And then if you stay a member for the next month, there's a new color. And then the next month, a new color. And it just keeps getting bigger and better.
Anybody who signs up today will be the first people to
Correct.
whatever the next thing is.
Nobody has been a member of this channel before 8:50 p.m. on January 5th, 2022. So you guys are the first day ever to be able to do that. Oh, that's brutal, Ryan. I wouldn't pay that kind of shipping. That's brutal. I don't blame you there, man. Maybe make a family trip. It's worth it. Yeah, worth it. I was wondering if Dan was going to do this. I'm not disappointed joining a channel. Thank you, Holly. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see what he has here.
I think I had before, and I think there are 2 photo slides. I can't.
Yes, there are. Yep. All right, so let's go ahead and see the before. So this was what Ron had sent in to us originally, and we kind of suggested we had a bunch of options, if you remember.
We kind of get almost too much.
Yeah, we gave him a lot of options, and then here is the after. Absolutely loved it. The shape is perfect. And if you guys don't follow the Facebook group, he put up some pictures that they took of kind of like a photo shoot. And it was so absolutely cool. So absolutely cool. Wait, what does it mean to join? You just, Ryan, become a member. It supports the channel. It's $4.99. And you get a special little emblem next to your name. And that's about it. I don't plan on doing anything else with it, you guys. I'm not making any like big promises or anything. But just, yeah. So, quick thoughts on there, and then we'll hit his question.
It's the head hair that makes the beard pop.
Yeah.
You know, that low shave, good fade up. I just think it looks really just. In my head, the first thing when I saw the update was put together.
Yeah.
You know, just dialed in, kind of just fits.
Viking.
Yep.
Like straight up Viking. And he's super into the Renaissance Festival and stuff like that, so very cool. Any general suggestions? No. Looks to me like my beard jets forward. Not really.
Those were the last time. Just the last one, his question.
So no, those were this time.
Okay.
Yep, because he reached out to me individually today as well. And Ron, same thing I told you earlier, man. It's gonna be natural. You're gonna be good, dude. Especially when your chin goes down to your chest. It's just simply part of it. And then thinking about a longer beard. Thoughts? Let's see here. Yeah,
sure.
Go for it for sure. We won't know until you get there, but for sure, go for it. And then how often should I trim to maintain this look and add beard length? So, Ronald, that's a tough question. For me, it's been changing. I would go just simply based on transparency. Don't try to set like, hey, it's 3 months down the road.
Right.
I need to trim my beard. I would set it as, hey, I'm wearing a white shirt and my beard looks really scraggly down at the bottom. That would be how I would base it. Why? Because that's what I do personally, and I don't know any other way. I don't know about you. Do you feel it out, or do you have a set schedule?
Oh, it's completely on just how it looks and how it feels.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
Because I really do believe, and I haven't had a beard as long as you, but different times of the year have different growth rates.
Agreed. Well, that it's proven. Yeah. Your beard is likely going to grow slower in the winter and likely going to grow faster in the summer. You get more vitamin D, more exercise, more testosterone. There's a lot to that. Artius, man, thank you guys for the memberships. Thank you.
It goes good with their green look.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. You're right. That does for sure. So, yeah, thank you guys. And then I love, where did this go? The Bearded Wolverine. I think I've suggested this to him before. Sorry, oh, here it is. Man, he could braid that bad boy. Ron, my man, I agree. I think it's almost mandatory that we need to see an attempt at braiding.
Do you know how to braid?
No, I don't.
I do.
I have a daughter, but I don't.
I actually do.
Yeah.
I don't have a daughter.
I want a V-shaped beard for my beard. Okay, I can see that. What's the best color for a very dark shirt? For a very dark beard? Depends on your beard.
How thick? Right?
Yeah, it depends on how thick. If it's thick, it doesn't matter. You're gonna be good with anything. I would say something like a dark blue, a heather gray, something that's in the darker world but not black. You don't want it to blend in, but you also don't want, if you do white with a dark beard, that white's just gonna pop through and make it look transparent. So something darker but not the same color as your beard. And Leo says, I agree, transparency is the best guide. Thank you, Leo, for the feedback. Still growing this freedom beard? Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Hey, Vic, Miami Beard Co., thank you for the membership. Thank you so much. Will you guys do a video on teaching the beard tuck? I've seen someone do it and figured. So, Mike, I might be in the minority here, but I don't think the beard tuck is I don't think a beard tuck is practical. So I think he's talking about either tucking it in your shirt for your workplace, or like tucking it and kind of like folding it so it's a smaller one. Mike, I've tried several of those methods and it did not seem to be practical to me. So I would not be making that. The mayor doesn't have a beard length to make that. I would love to see another content creator with a long beard possibly attempt it. Maybe Matt from Beard Laws, he could be a good one. But for me, it just doesn't fit what I'm looking for in my beard. Casper, thank you, man. Thank you.
That's
awesome.
Kind of cool. Is it how good? I hope it feels good to you. That
it's crazy.
A lot of these guys are just like, yep,
yeah.
I've been looking for a way to help out like this, and like I want to be a part of it.
Casper, I had Casper, I had a long conversation with him today, just hours ago. We were talking back and forth for probably a good half hour. So it's just really cool to see those conversations, to see what I consider friends, and then go here, man. So thank you, Casper. Thank you to all you guys. That's amazing. So we are, I don't want to be like too like wussy like, but we are trying to get away from the business beard length, and we want to kind of go with short beard length. And I would say a short beard is the mayor. Let's take a look at where the mayor's at right now. The mayor is right at the border of, now the mayor's pretty firmly at a short beard right now.
Yeah.
The medium beard is when it really, you're right on you're in transition.
Dancing.
He's dancing with it.
I can see it across the room. Yep. We made eye contact. Yep. It just hasn't been the right song.
That's why he's here right there. That's why he's here. The medium beard begins once it starts facing down towards the ground and then is about 6 inches. A short beard wraps and contours to your face, which yours, like your side right now is wrapping more than it has for a while. So you're right on that borderline one. Nope, super long, tucked it in. Yeah. Tucked in afterwards. Anyway, sorry guys, I have to go now. All right, take care. I'm like, yeah, I have seen that. I think there's better ways to go about it. Braiding it, like tying it and getting into, it's tough.
Do we want to get serious about changing the term?
Like, I don't like business beard.
You know, like
I do not want to use. Here's my main speech. My beard should be a business. You guys, I'm leaving teaching. You guys know that by now. It's not even a probably. I am today. I told Sam. I contacted the retirement office. Regardless of any money, this, that, whatever. It's not my heart anymore. I still love the kids. I love that, but there's so much that's taken away from it. I am done teaching at the end of this year. If I went into business, I would hope that I could rock business with this beard. So a business beard should not be a length. A business beard should be how you maintain it. That's a phrase right there. God dang, I go to my phone again. A business beard should not be a length, but it should be how you maintain it. So I would like to use stubble, short, medium, long. Those are my
Short,
categories.
medium, long.
Yep, stubble, short, medium, long.
Always makes me think of like kings, I never liked this guy, but the King Friday from the weird puppets on Mr. Sorry if they're your fan. They always kind of made me feel a little weird, especially Lady Elaine for some reason. But I'm telling you, I just didn't trust her. I didn't want to be in the room. I never was. I never met her. But like a king has that longer beard. Like remember, I don't know if that makes sense. Most of the kings in Game of Thrones were like 15 years old, but I always thought that like a king beard or something like that. I don't know, but I think you're right. You just have to describe what it looks like and stick with that rather than having like a term.
Yep, that's the line there. Business beard should not be a length, but how you maintain it. So true. So I do want to get, and again, I know how people think. I'm not huge on words and being sensitive. You guys know my feelings don't get hurt or anything like that. So I understand if people are like, Dan, you're getting into semantics now and stuff. I just think it's sending the wrong image. If we want to make beards more acceptable, we want to make it more accepted in the workplace and in the culture, I think we should get away from clean shaven and business beards. Yep.
I do have to give Doug credit. He noticed that when I made my little joke, whatever it was exactly 10 o'clock.
I know, I saw that. Merisms.
Yep.
How about assigning inches? Yeah, Leo. So I would say stubble is nothing. A short beard is under an inch. And a medium beard is 1 to 6 inches. A long beard is 6 and more. Yeah, I got the NF hat on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For sure. So the right song played for a while based on a 6-inch beard. I guess it was long. Then at Sun ended splitting again. So I'm back to medium. There you go, Lance. That's the journey, man. That's the journey. Oh, whew. Nicholas, I would say, I really mean this, propaganda. I would say it's the entire propaganda of the shaving industry. It's that video that I laid out. Why is long head hair acceptable and beards are not? They both grow naturally. They both have the same issues, if you want to count issues. So that's a great question.
I think my little working theory with no evidence at all, which is, I am a science teacher, but I have no evidence, is it's a product of my grandparents, the World War II era, they were military, and that was an understandable rule. That was their thing. So they raised their kids. Their kids are raising us, kind of. And so it was, you had the 60s and 70s where long hair kind of came in, and that was more mainstream. And now it's our time to do with beards.
Take care, Jay. Thanks for coming in. I know you said you needed this show. We did as well, so thank you. I agree. That World War II was such a huge portion of our population, came back shaven, so yeah.
And they came back heroes.
Right.
To a great time.
It became fashionable to come back shaven. Yes, absolutely. When is a beard a beard? God dang it, you guys. That is such a fantastic question as well. I'm going to get that one down here.
It's like my favorite riddle. When is a door not a door? When it's a jar.
Jar. Bearded Night, Fable or Beard Octane for growth, both are fantastic. I would say it depends on your delivery method. Do you want a powdered drink like Fable, or do you want pills or gummies like Beard Octane? Both are high quality, are gonna get the job done. So it's completely up to you. All right, last time we'll say here for a little while, and then we'll get into the advice. I just gotta type my thing so it'll hit the mayor. Mayor, what is the membership thing, and then how can they join?
The membership thing is just basically kind of, it's signing up. It's $4.99, and it supports what we're doing with this channel. It helps us out, and as a bonus, you get a little logo next to your name, a little highlight, and as you go, and the longer you're part of this, month by month, you get a more bougie logo.
And bougie is a good thing. I used to think bougie was an insult. I thought it was like you were like ratchet, but no, it's
because because that song.
Yeah,
right. But bougie's the good one.
Finally figured it out. If on an iPhone you have to get a non-mobile version browser, okay, so hit the desktop version of the browser. Beautiful. Thank you. Sir,
that's very helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to keep the size of my mustache to the middle of the upper lip. Will it be okay? Yeah, of course. You can do whatever you want with your mustache.
And people's lips are, I have very thin lips, so they're gone anyways mostly. So, but it just depends on the look.
Yeah, absolutely. And guys, I don't know what is going on tonight, but the questions you guys have had.
There's been 4.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had so many inspirational ideas from a chat than tonight. So please, whatever you are doing, keep them coming. If we don't read them, if we don't highlight them, I promise you we're not ignoring them. We just have a time constraints. I was tired as heck today, and my goal was to get out of here at a timely fashion to get some sleep. I don't know if that's gonna happen, and that's okay. I'm gonna hate myself in the morning for it, but you guys are amazing. You're just straight up amazing. All right, Ron, you're amazing.
This is Makeshift. I'm sending in to see what advice you guys have on where I should go with my beard. The first photo is where I would personally like to go, maybe a little longer, and the rest are where I'm at right now. About an hour or so out of the shower, only oil in. I will say that trimming scares me a bit. So there are areas you mentioned, I probably know about them and just been too nervous to touch them up. Ha ha ha. I'm curious at how long you guys think I should go based on my head shape and where some problem areas are and how best to handle them. I will say the areas by my ears are hard to tame down with both with blow dryer and straightener. Any and all advice is welcome.
We have a couple like this tonight, which is really cool. And Ron says, pray for a snow day. We have one tomorrow. I don't think we have any chance at a snow day tomorrow. If we get one called while we're on air, you believe we are going to burn this place down and celebrate like nobody's business.
And that's why I'm not a superintendent, because I would literally call, I would have already called it, just for so many reasons.
Hey, Nick H, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Probably there's other reasons I'm not superintendent, but that's one of them.
Nicholas, I thought the logo was going to be, it is. So, Nicholas, you got to look in the YouTube chat right next to all the green names.
Yeah, not here. When you get featured, you don't see it.
Correct. On the YouTube chat, you do see the image. So, yes. Okay. Let's see what we got here, guys. Makeshift. All right. So
there's the
goal picture.
Right.
Okay. And then this is where he is at right now.
Yeah.
And he is saying, I just want to know where you guys think I should go, right? And just kind of what is he just looking for general advice? How long you guys think I should go based on my head shape and where some problem areas are and how the best to handle them. Okay. So general advice, how big do you think I should go? And then based on my head shape, what do we do? So drop your comments in the chat, you guys, and let's see what you got here. This is a tough one. And Makeshift, the reason why it's tough is you have a great beard, man. Absolutely great beard.
And he said this was just out of the shower for an hour and oil only.
Okay.
So I feel like with heat, we're almost there with the goal at least.
Yes.
I mean, it's not far at all.
So this is tough because it's Makeshift. Again, as always, we're always honest here. This is a much more dense and like packed in beard. And essentially, he probably, if this goal beard were to let his beard grow, it's likely a big bushy beard. And he went in and trimmed almost like hedge clippers. His beard texture.
First of all, he didn't do that.
No, he didn't touch it. A barber did.
And that is a show, like that's just cut.
Yep.
And so I just want to, you always. Like,
and I want to add an important one here. That is with hairspray as well. This is a literal model. This is a model. And if you go to any beard modeling shoots, they blast those beards with hairspray. Any of my Michael P and my other barbers out there know that for a fact. Barbers do, not them, because Michael P is fantastic. But there's barbers that will will blow. What's the name of it? Blow or air paint, whatever it is. Airbrush paint in lines. They will take hairspray. They will lock that in just to get that after picture perfect. His is freshly trimmed. It is densely packed in there, and it's sprayed with hairspray. So this is not a fair comparison. This is not even a real. If we saw him the next day,
not an everyday beard.
Yeah, if we saw him the next day, it is not what it's going to look like. Yep, it is not what it's going to look like. If we tried to buzz your beard down like that, it's not going to give us the same effect because his is just much more packed in and dense. So I get what you're saying. You want the God of War look. Let's kind of leave it at that, right? You want that God of War look.
I get it.
Yep.
It's the sharp. It has a force to it, that kind of look.
Yep. And so many barbers use hairspray. There is no way in any world that the hairspray is not only not good for your beard, it's bad for the beard. I love his hair. Does he burn the style? If so, okay. Good question, Molly. Good question there. Okay, airbrush lines. Yep, they are huge. Absolutely huge. Okay, so advice here. Where's he at? Where's he going? What are we thinking? Makeshift, this is going to be my advice. Let's keep growing and let's work on different styling techniques as you're going through. On this side profile, I would not change a thing in the world. Looks fantastic. When I look on, though, there is a little bit of unbalance. Your chin is outgrowing the connector part of your sides meeting the chin. I think that can be achieved through styling. How do I know that? Because I see it here. I know the hair is there, but we just got to be able to connect it. Worst case scenario, maybe a small transparency trim to bring everything even. But my advice right now would be to grow it out and let's adjust with a blowout. Let's adjust with your styling with heat and really make those changes. And then if you cannot get it to where you want it, then we can look at trimming. But I don't think we're there yet.
I think you're an excellent candidate for a heated brush. I would always recommend gray beard or a red beard. Always go as low. Be very cautious with how high you set that heat. But start hitting that side with a little water, a little heat. And then don't forget to finish with like a boar's hair brush, because I've really kind of come back to a boar's hair brush, boar's hair bristle, I shouldn't have said it, but because it is a really good finisher for just kind of taming in some of the flyaways.
Absolutely. And Casper's exactly right what I was saying there. Want to see more of a comb up and out, that blowout to create a little bit of fluff. Agreed 100%. Dan would heat and then a small amount of balm be good styling stuff. Yes, Cameron, spot on. Spot on. Also, we were talking about your jerky again earlier, Cameron. You don't have a company, I don't think. Let us know if you do. But your jerky is some of the best we've ever had, too. Straight up. Straight up. So good. Ken is recommending $290. $290. Thank you, Ken. And Ken does have a similar beard to this, just longer. Great feedback.
And the reason that we say that with gray beards, red beards, is they have a little, they are less
protected,
durable.
Yep.
Than other color hair.
Yep. David said he bought a heated brush after watching the Mayor's video. Real quick, guys, the Mayor does have an affiliate with our favorite heated brush brand. The reason why, we just use them every single day, like truly. That's Aberlight. What's your code for them?
So Mayor actually 15. I got upgraded because you guys have been so supportive, and they saw that value in the relationship. So Mayor 15 at aberlight.com gets you 15% off and helps us out here with the channel a little bit. It's the only company we work with heated brushes, and because it's the one we like the most.
Yep, the Mayor has 2 affiliates, guys, Brio and Aberlight. So if you guys ever want to get those tools, they are the best of the best. I, to this date, have never had a complaint about either of them. I don't know if you have, and obviously be honest.
I never a complaint. I just had somebody ask what the return process was, and I said, let me know if it doesn't go well,
okay.
And I never heard back.
All right, that will work. That will work. All right, see who we got now.
This is Michael H. I have been growing my beard out for about 6 months, working towards my first year. I need some advice on the connectors. Specifically, can you explain their location, purpose, and how to style the beard utilizing them? Not sure if I even understand everything in regards to them.
Okay, all right. And special shout out real quick, you guys. Dr. Nick's Amazing Man Stuff. Not only is this a company that I am obsessed with their oil, I also have become really, really close with their owner, who's just a great human. He said, when I started growing my beard out, parts of it used to outgrow others, and I get an imbalanced look. Dan is dead on. The trick wasn't the trim, it was styling. Also, they just dropped their YouTube channel today, released their first video, which is a banger, and I had the pleasure of helping with some perspective and some tips and tricks and all that stuff there. So check out, guys, if you can, check out the channel, Dr. Nick's Amazing Man Stuff. And if you want a really good oil, really good oil, check them out. Baby Yago got one, Daniel M got one, nice. Oh, before they were an affiliate, and that's fine. That probably led to the affiliate. So yeah, no worries there. That's nothing that we fret on. Okay, let's see with Michael here. All right, so he's talking about the connectors. Got you, Michael. Michael, your connectors are connected.
It's all good.
It is all there. AGG, Gerard, thanks, man. Appreciate that. So the connectors would be this portion of your beard right here. So you see, Michael, where this is going out. And what that does is if you were to trim this away, what that would do is leave like a little window to see, because your beard does not touch your neck, right? Even mine. Let me show you guys here real quick. My beard does not touch my neck right here, right? This is like dangerous territory. I don't show this often here. But my beard, I of course have a thick beard. But if I were to trim this down, or Michael was to trim it, there's a portion. Let's see the mare's. And so see this spot right here, kind of point to your corner. Exactly. If the mare were to get rid of that, there would be a gap. It would look like a literal block of cheese was just wedged in there, and you don't want that. The mare has kept his corners, his connectors. That's what we want. Keep those connectors.
And I think when you lose them, you get into, that's when guys get into that, that slippery slope of...
And that beard just being like placed on the face. Michael, your connectors are there. Your beard is fantastic. You do not have any worries or wonders with that at all. Hey, Beard Octane, thank you, Joe. Appreciate the membership. Thank you. So that is awesome. Does facial hair cause problems in any job? It can. It can. Depends on the job. Super loaded question. Some have to do with safety. Some have to do with perspective. The answer is they should not. It's natural. It's yourself. But yes. Steven says, love Dr. Nick's. It may be one of the most, I don't like the word underrated, but it may be one of the most underutilized beard oils that I've ever tried. And this is going to be a big year for them. Big, big year. Their oil is unbelievable. And Steven's beard is like 2 feet long, and that's not me being facetious or exaggerating. It is huge, 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 huge. Mare, I say boar bristle brush because boar hair is stiff. Yep.
That's more bristle brush. Yeah,
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, when you say boar, a boar's hair bristle brush, their hairs are their bristles. So, yep, I've done that too. The connectors are not curved. Great question, David. Depends on the length of your beard. The mare's beard, it should be, he likes that crispy line. Michael's beard, my beard, is a little bit more rounded. So it just depends on the length of the beard and then the style that you're looking for. So great question, Michael, and fantastic beard.
I like
fantastic
the hat,
beard.
too. It's a good look.
Absolutely. Just sub, yeah, it is a good look. Just sub to Dr. Nick's, very cool. I've got in Dr. Nick's coming tomorrow. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Very cool. You remind me to brush your beard. Okay, all right, good. I don't say I say overlooked. That's a good one, Bearded Wolverine. Overlooked would apply if people know about it. Dr. Nick's, I don't think enough people know about. So what would be the term there?
Diaper dandy.
Diaper dandy? Okay.
That's what Dick Vitale always does with...
For freshmen?
No, well, yeah,
Yeah,
the
for freshmen. That's what his
but
diaper
freshman
dandy is.
baller. Like the guy that's the blue chippers.
Yep. So yeah, diaper dandies are those really good freshmen. Ken, I have a review on them. If you guys just look up Dancy Bearded Dr. Nick's, I'm not trying to take over the show for them. I do have an affiliate. I do have a code with them. Always transparent here. But their oil is only essential oils. Their oils, Ken, shout out to you. Not this Ken, sorry, Ken from Hawaii. The essential oils are all from Hawaii, handmade from this company. It's just next level stuff. Check out that review if you have not tried it. Just really, really good. Really good. Sam, hello, sir. Why does my beard keep growing in patchy? Sam, you're not hitting the weights enough, man. You gotta hit the weights. You gotta work out more. Bear's freaking out over here.
No,
Sam,
I know where this is going.
do you know Sam?
I don't know Sam, but I know what I would recommend in this situation.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Sam's one of my former swimmers,
Oh,
so
my
he's
bad.
just coming in, slightly trolling here.
Throwing a little bit of...
He's obsessed with the weight room. The dude got jacked. He was
not
actually a
working out enough.
super fast swimmer. So, Sam, if you're really growing out your beard, get a hold of me. I'll
I
help you
actually
out.
do remember him, so yeah.
He's a goofy dude. So, yeah, you might have had him or his brother. So, Sam, shout out to you, man. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, Dan's being brash here. No, it's just one of my former athletes. All right. In college now, by the way. All right, Alex B.
Got some pictures of my beard growth progress, and I'm really excited for an update review. So
Let's go.
Kind of just general. What you thinking?
Hit him, man.
Woo! Okay, so
Many times we've had Alex, you know.
Yes. For me, looking good. Keep going. I know I've said this before. Think about that mustache. Think about letting it full. I think you are. I think it's been left alone. I think keep going with what you're going. As far as under your bottom lip, same thing.
Yep.
It's just a time, and I hope that you know that we're seeing that progress too. That you are.
Well said. Yeah, Alex, I think you are by far your own worst critic, and I think you keep checking in because you're having thoughts of this or that. It looks great, man. All of the moves you've made, all the adjustments that you have made, you're crushing it, dude. So just keep at it right now. It looks really, really good. Yeah, absolutely. Looks really, really nice.
I literally, and I've said this already tonight, the patience you learn from growing a beard can help you to become a happier person, you know, have more perspective.
So true. So true. All right. Good job, Alex.
This is Andrew W. I wrote in a little earlier last year, probably around October. I was trying to go for a huge, long, and full beard. You both suggested a heated brush to start moving the hair away from my neck and out and down, which I was doing as you'll see in the before picture. With that said, I think I have a face that is that is suited for a much more tamed and styled beard. It seems fuller and already looks better to me, at least to me. I guess my main questions are, would you change anything at all? Do you think the shorter beard works for me better than the full or long beard? And what could I really make the beard? What could I do to really make my beard the strongest feature at this length?
Okay.
Anything?
All right.
Good
and hey,
questions.
everybody that just came in, fantastic questions. I love these. Is my beard better long? Is it short? And I will say, we have a good track record of just telling the truth on this. We don't skew towards long beards. We don't skew towards short beards. We've told guys painfully, let's trim it all the way down.
Yep.
We told guys, no, you need to go for the big beard. Let's take a look here, you guys, and then give some feedback on what you think, long, short, maybe something different, and any advice that you got here. And I just still cannot get over how unbelievably good this jerky is. It's just,
It is.
it's mind melting.
So good with Mountain Dew too.
Yes. And I needed this. I was not feeling great just mentally today, and I feel like $1 million right now. All right, Mayor. So before, he had a beard that was kind of tucked in. We got him getting it away from the face, right? We got it going out. Now he's saying, I feel like my beard is better, shorter, tidy, and kind of kept in. Let's see a couple of these comments here real quick. And we have go longer, long with a heat routine, let it grow, okay? Molly says, I like it better short, surprisingly, and she was heartbroken when her husband had to trim his beard down. My bag is almost empty. Joe, I feel you, man. All right, and then here he is, crafted beard. Wisely, before you take that bite, I would like your feedback here.
All right, so I've never said this to anybody or suggested it, but what I would do is pretty much exactly how I kind of came to where I'm at right now with my beard, is I would absolutely just continue to grow where you're at, and let it grow back to where your before picture was. Do a transparency trim and even it out, and eventually you're gonna get a fuller short beard. The number one question I ever get from people I see at church or people that are asking me about a beard or interested is, how is it so thick? And I think the reason is because for 2 years I've essentially been doing that. So it fills in, and then I kind of taper it off, even it out a little bit, and then it fills in more. So that it's been a long time to kind of fit that style.
Yeah, I think that's well said. And guys, there's a lot of beautiful balance in the chat right now and suggestions. And I might be biased on this one, but my thoughts are spot on with Michael. I think your face shape, I think your beard is suited better long. I think that your style on that longer beard looks tidy. I don't think anybody would see that longer beard and say, oh, that's disheveled. You look, right, and I hate this term too, but you look homeless, right? Let's be real. That's what people use when beards do not look tidy. I think it looks fantastic. I like your mustache with the longer beard. I just think it looks better on that longer one. Now, do I hate the shorter one? No. You got a great look. It's really well done. That one's gonna be easier to maintain and keep up. That's a pretty simple trim to do, especially when it's wrapping to your face like that, because everything's gonna be the same length. You just put on a guard and do it every couple of weeks. I like the longer one. That's me. And you guys know I'm not afraid to say go shorter. I think it looks great longer. I think it gives you a stronger jaw and jaw presence down there, a manly look, for whatever you want to take that, for what it's worth. I think it looks great, man. Absolutely looks great. All right, Doug poses a good question. What about a beard stash? He's saying, let's go. He's wondering, hey, what can we do even more? Let's keep the mustache and then go real short on the beard. It's one of my favorite styles, but I think I like the longer beard more on this one.
And I'm just gonna one more thing is, don't have the mindset that you need to lock in what you're going for. I think the more open you can keep your options and your mind, the happier you'll end up with whatever you achieve or whatever you get to with your beard.
True. Molly makes a good point too. Depends what you're looking for. He looks younger with it short. Part of the reason, let me give you guys a little peek behind the curtains. Part of the reason I grew my beard and part of the reason I grew it out longer was to appear older. I started teaching, had my own classroom at 22 years old. I started coaching at 18 years old. And so one of my goals was to why are you turning on, Siri? One of my goals was to grow longer to appear older. Now, I do think I look older. I think if I were to buzz my beard down and go shorter, I would probably look younger. Most people are surprised when I tell them I'm 33. I think if it went shorter, it wouldn't be as much of a surprise, but I don't mind looking older. So I guess it depends on what you're looking for. So yeah, great perspective, great add-on. He looks like he has some waves, might settle a little bit. Yeah, I agree. I agree with the bearded accountant. I would say, if anything, I would like you to go a little bit longer, and you can never tell by a picture because it's just a snapshot, but he does look happier with the longer beard.
And that bearded accountant brings up another good point, is that, you know, if you're dogging on the waves that you see there with the longer style, a little more gravity, a little more weight to the beard will kind of straighten that out.
Yeah, for sure. Funny Doug, I was actually going to suggest he beefs up the stash with a shorter beard. And then, so that's from Holly, a lady. And then Molly says, I agree, bigger stash with a shorter beard. Okay, all right. To me, you look younger now than in your first videos. I would agree. I think I have more family time in my life now, which has like made me, if you guys didn't know, when I first started my videos, I was teaching full-time. I was coaching full-time to a level that most people don't understand. I don't even know how many teams I coached for. At least 4 throughout the year.
All the
above. And I had 2 kids, and now we have 3. So I think I feel younger. I think I just have less stress in my life.
Can I just offer that you have found balance?
Yeah, for sure.
And when you do, and I know because I'm kind of feeling that, you know, when you find that balance, it just takes some stress out of your face, like your whole persona.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so Andrew, thank you for sending in. That was a great topic, and I love the well-rounded feedback from you guys. Andrew, we gotta know what you decide, man. We gotta know. I do love what the mayor said about you don't have to decide right now. You don't have to commit to something. You don't have to marry a look. That was really good feedback.
This is Nate G. I ended up getting this thing trimmed a little bit ago and figured I'd send you guys some pictures. Totally understandable if we won't be able to make it until next week's show, seeing how late it is. Oh, we made it. Yep. Excellent job on the Beyond Bearded show, Steve, and can't wait to tune in next week.
And I think this is the last one, so if anybody out there is like, oh, I'm falling asleep, I just got to make it, we're here, you guys. We are here, I promise. All right, so let's see what we got for Nate. We didn't even really get a chance to dive into this much here. Okay, so he's just simply showing us an update, I believe. Nate, if you're in the chat, give us any additional information that you have. But I believe he had tuned in within the last couple weeks. We were trying to figure that out, but we were short on time. Maybe last week, maybe the week before. It all kind of, time is crazy right now. But he wanted to send some updates here. In the chat, what you got? David says, whoa, holy ginger, love it. Mayor, what are your thoughts? What are your takeaways?
If I saw him anywhere, I would say that's an awesome beard. What are your tricks? What are your tips? Because it comes across as somebody who knows exactly what they're doing, and want to know how. Okay,
so we were pretty much spot on update, and it was a few weeks ago. So yes, perfect. That's a beard where you said you would give him a compliment and say, you have to. Like, there's no way you could be at the line at the gas station to go pay and buy your Mountain Dew. And if he was in front of you in line, you would be an awful human if you did not tap him on the shoulder and say, great beard, man. Like, you have to. You have to say that. So, my goodness. Absolutely. And here's the biggest thing. You guys know I love this word, purposeful. You can tell that his beard is purposeful. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. What else you got?
I was just gonna say, actually, well, for the guys that have hung in there the show, next week we have some pretty cool giveaways for you from your Beard Octane going on, because they are currently our sponsor in the Facebook group Command's Corner. If you're not a member, check it out. I just kind of earlier before I headed over here, just kind of put a little moment and said how much I appreciated it, even though I see all the sides of it. It is such a positive place that if times are tough or whatever, or you just looking for a positive place, it's nice to have that group to go to. You may not believe me if you've never joined it, but it really is kind of an oasis from a lot of things, not other Facebook stuff, but also just the realness of the world right now, if that makes any sense. But yeah, for you that are here, next week we have some awesome giveaways in Beard Octane. We'll be announcing our Facebook group winner. If you're not a member of the group, that's something that you can only win if you're there, but there will also be some for those of you that are in the chat.
Awesome. I had to put down another one. I had another inspiration pop up. I promise you guys when I do that, I'm not texting anybody. I have this this notepad here. I'm not going to show you the good ones, but I got this notepad here that has all my video ideas on it. And so, yeah, when you guys think that I'm running out of ideas, because people will be like, dude, how do you make so many videos about beards? Yeah, I've got lots and lots and lots and lots. So I just added, I believe, 4 or 5 tonight. Thank you, guys. Unbelievably thank you. That is so, so amazing. Man, let me hit this question comment right here. Dan, on that note, I have a coworker that gets uncomfortable when guys comment my beard around her, or if I give a guy a compliment. How do you explain that to a non-bearded person? I would just say we all need to get better at giving people compliments. The idea of being manly and not being able to compliment another man is blasphemy and needs to be something of the past. I don't know a better feeling than when somebody compliments my beard, whether it's an old lady, whether it's a middle-aged man, whether it's a kid. You just make someone's day better when you give them a sincere compliment. To be uncomfortable around that, to me, is just silly. So how would I explain that to them? I would just say, hey, we're just people brightening up other people's days. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And that's an interesting
it's a weird
thought
dynamic.
Yeah.
You can't change people's own mindset, but things do get what's uncomfortable at first. It was the first live stream I ever did. I was uncomfortable, but as it became part of that, it actually, obviously that comfort thing, kind of that uncomfortable feeling goes away. That's like anything. Literally, that's what being a middle school teacher is all about. Is pushing on through those awkward moments when your hair looks terrible or whatever the kids are thinking.
I wore 2 different shoes to work one day. They were both slip-on. I got ready in the dark.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I definitely know with socks, but pushing through and realizing that we're not even talking about you. We're talking about her. All you can do is be a little bit respectful, but don't let it control what you do. Yeah. I don't think.
I would give your perspective though. Just hey, it's positive people. What other than brightening someone's day could come from this, right? There's nothing
they can say against that, right?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with I try to go out of my way to give guys compliments, even if I'm just locally, remotely, my initial surrounding area. I'm changing the perspective. That's beautiful. Real quick question here. Jesse says, real quick, taking the Juggernaut, what other oral vitamins? So I'm on the Juggernaut right now. So other than the Juggernaut, that covers my biotin, that covers my collagen, my other beard needs. I take fish oil, I take vitamin C, and I take magnesium. Those are my key ones that I do along with the Juggernaut. So those would be my big ones. And I do take a men's multi, which has my zinc in there. It's got my vitamin D, all that stuff. I have a men's multi that's really like dialed into what I think that I need. So awesome. All right, a couple other things here. Mr. Miami, take care. Thanks for stopping in. I lost the comment in here. There it is. So thank you for stopping in tonight. Mayor, if somebody wants to be on this show next week, not only for themselves, some of you are like, I need to get help. Maybe for other people that are in a similar situation. And if not for either of those things, just to give us content for this show. We cannot do this without you guys. It's always worked out. This is episode 65. We've never had a too light of a show. So thank you guys for always continuing to support that. But Mayor, how do they go about sending in if they want to get on next week's show?
Scrolling at the bottom of the screen is the email, beardadvicelive@gmail.com. You are just going to send a brief description of what's going on, what your questions are, and attach a couple pictures, a front, side view, and then if there is anything specific or a goal that you're looking for, it always helps to see that as well, to beardadvicelive@gmail.com, and you'll hear from us.
Thank you. And Holly, I thought I had Holly's. That is amazing. She said, when I turn my head, it looks like I have a mullet back there. You see the sign behind me? That's amazing. I miss it so much. Oh my goodness gracious. And keep those comments coming, guys, about the compliments and everything out there. You talked about beer being good for your beard, but what about other types of liquor? No, it's the alcohol in beer is not actually good for your beard. It's the nitrate that's in there. That's a specific ingredient. No, other liquors are gonna have no value. Gonna have no value to your beard.
But they might have other values. Once in a while.
Right, maybe stress levels. That's very interesting. I've never encountered a female coworker get uncomfortable because I've compliment. Yeah, me either.
What did you instantly picture as that person?
I don't know.
I did like somebody like 60s, 65, where they've been raised and lived in the world of like certain ways but that may not be the case.
Right.
I don't want to jump to that conclusion, but like an old mindset.
Yeah. Jimbo, yes, that is Fable. Are you still taking collagen peptides? The Juggernaut has your daily amount of peptides in there. So that one is all set. Hey, Daniel Farmer, thank you for the membership, man. I appreciate that. Absolutely. That is awesome. All right, so let's see here. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Excited to go through. As you're growing it out, stop at a medium for a bit. When you look like you need a trim, start your growing to long, and then choose which looks better. Great feedback.
Like baby steps. Yep.
Right, absolutely. All right, guys. Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern, Beyond Bearded from his studio, episode 2. You guys are a part of history if you're in those early episodes. Just like anybody that became a member tonight, you are literally a member on the first night of memberships. Everybody here is a literal
OG.
Day 1 OG member. Just think about in 5 years from now, what it's going to look like to be a Day 1 member of this channel. Because this channel is going to be massive. It's going to change lives, including ours, hopefully yours, and many other people out there. That's going to be pretty cool in 5 years to look back and say, oh yeah, I remember when memberships were launched. That's pretty amazing to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Joel, for this, the greatest jerky in the entire world. Thank you, Mayor, for the do and being here. Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Be there, you guys. We've got the reviews. We got everything coming. You guys know already. Video on Friday, video on Sunday, Commands Corner on Monday. Let's get it going. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Squareface. So I look up a video, look up Dancy Bearded Beard Shapes, and I have a whole video dedicated to that question.
And if you're a member here, you're a member on my show on Sunday.
Correct. Yep. So the Mayor's channel is this channel. We are in this together. And just so you guys know, if anybody super chats or donates a super stick or anything, the Mayor gets that. That's not going to me. That show is all his. The sponsorship is all his. So if you guys want to support the Mayor and stuff, just know that it goes there. I know there's some people that probably like him more. I like him more. So if you support on Sundays, all of that goes to the Mayor. So keep it up, you guys. And again, thank you, thank you, thank you. All the Day 1 members, pretty dang cool. Pretty dang cool to see what we're doing here. That's all I got. If you guys did not hit that thumbs up on the way out, if you could consider it, that would make us very happy. Doug, thank you as always, man, for killing the chat and putting the links in there. Just
and
wait
just
till
being you.
Yep. Just wait till you see where Doug is at in 5 years with this channel too, you guys. Super exciting.
I don't even think he knows or believes where he's going to be.
No.
But he's getting a sniff of it.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. No more sniffing noises. I don't know what we both did that, but that's okay. That's all right, guys.
It's late.
It is late.
This is the core.
It's not that late, actually. I think we did good. We did good tonight.
Yeah.
We did good tonight. So, all right, guys. Miss you. Love you. See you soon. Stay positive. Reach out to either of us if you ever need anything. Take care, and we will see you on Sunday for Beyond Bearded. Later, guys.